So let's go into some of these scenarios. Scenario 1 is front loading. This is going to be designed for investors who may not want to lock up their money for long periods of time. I know there's some people out there who are just skeptical. They don't want to lock their money up for 15 years for whatever reason. Maybe you're old. Maybe you don't think you're going to be around in 15 years. Maybe you're just super ultra conservative and you don't want to take advantage of these long-term gains and lock up your money for 15 years. Whatever the case is, if you don't want to lock your money up for long periods of time, here is how you can still utilize this strategy. You can front load the staking ladder. What is front loading? Front loading, it's exactly what it sounds like. Instead of evening these out, let's say you have $100 to spend every single month. So if you have $100 a month, if you divide that by the price of HEX right now is 18 cents, it's 555 HEX every single month. That is how much HEX that you have to spend on a staking ladder. Now, if you take that 555 HEX and you break it up evenly into 15 different stakes, that gives you the 37. That's where I'm getting this 37 number. However, if you took 555 HEX and you front loaded it, instead of doing 37 HEX per month, you can basically do it on a weighted scale. So maybe you have a percentage. So let's say you got 50% of your money coming out the first year, and then the other 50% you can allocate to the next 15 stakes, or the next 14 stakes, I should say. So the idea is you have more money coming out early in year 2022, 2023, 2024. Most of your money is coming out on these stakes, and less money is coming out on these longer stakes because you don't want to lock your money for long periods of time. Now, I'm telling you this because you can still take advantage of a 15-year stake. So you have the peace of mind knowing, okay, at least I'm leaving something. I want to enjoy my own money. So I'm going to have most of it come out in these early stakes in the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And then the rest of it, I can do a small amount, a very, very small amount in 15 years and know that I'm leaving something behind to my kids. And I can also still teach this strategy to them as well and teach them how to do this themselves to make it their own so that they can continue your legacy. The point is that you're taking advantage of vertical compounding, but you're also taking advantage of horizontal compounding. It's just going to be to a lesser degree because you're taking your compounds off the table at an earlier stage than if you had more money at a later stage. It comes with less risk because you're not risking your money locked up in a stake for a long period of time. Now, of course, you can emergency unstake your stakes at any time. So if something really did happen, of course, you can unstake it. But you're going to pay penalties, and you don't want to pay the penalties because those penalties go to everybody else in the staking protocol who are keeping their word. They get rewarded for keeping their word. That is the truth engine that HEX protocol provides. That is why this is so powerful. If you do what you're going to say, you get rewarded. If you don't do what you're going to say, you get penalized. So that's front loading. To watch the entire HEX Snowball strategy video, go ahead and click this link right here. And for more HEX, Pulse Chain, and PulseX content, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Stay savage.